How's it going, everybody? Cameron Craps here. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and I apologize, but I've been real busy with college and school. Well, applying for colleges and all that bullfuck. Anyway, I'm responding to a question that a 1984 Terminator, I call him John, it's his real name, he asked me, how did I get started in the gaming? Well, I... my very first game I played beats me, but from what I've been told, I started off on PC. But in my recollection, I remember playing the original PlayStation Twisted Metal as being my first game. Now, my parents have told me that I started with PC, the Commodore 64. I played I don't even remember what game I used to. I don't even remember what game I played on there. But I still have my old Commodore 64 in my closet. Maybe one day I'll bury it and show it to you guys. Even though I'm pretty sure all you have to do is do a fucking YouTube search and you can look at it all you want. But it may be something special to me. But back on topic. Twisted Metal was from my recollection, was my first game that I've ever played on playing the original PlayStation. Now, I've always been a Sony guy, but, then I turned a certain age, I think I was, maybe 6, 7, 8, and then I just went full-fledged PC. But I've always owned consoles. I've always had them, but I've always been more or less a Sony fan whenever it comes to consoles. From the original PlayStation, got a Game Boy Color, then I moved up to the PlayStation 2, and then I got a Game Boy Advanced. The PlayStation 2, one of my favorite games on there, actually my favorite game on the PlayStation 2 was Metal Gear Solid 2. Now, overall, that's my favorite Metal Gear Solid. But that's I don't know why, it's just, because that's what really, to me, it's just my favorite because that's what took Metal Gear Solid 1, took it to a whole nother level. Well, Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PlayStation, that one. But back on topic, I moved on to PlayStation 2. I played like Jak and Daxter, you name it. Even Twisted Metal Black was amazing. Then, so on, PC, I just kept moving back from PlayStation 2 to PC. PC, I played a lot of Age of Empires, the original Arma and Operation Flashpoint, a big Arma fan too. It's just a Master of Orion. It's a 4X strategy game, which basically means you manage everything. It's like Civilization on steroids. I actually played the Counter-Strike 1.6. Many of you console fans may not know what that is, but basically it was the first. I think it was the first disc-based standalone Counter-Strike that wasn't a mod part of Half-Life. So building up upon that. Time went by. All of a sudden, the PlayStation 3 came out. I bought that because as soon as I heard Metal Gear Solid 4 was coming out on it, I got it. I bought it. PlayStation 3 favorite games, Metal Gear Solid 4. Obviously, Grand Theft Auto 4 was nice, but I played that on PC. But I also played it on a PS3. Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil 5, the usual games, and it's just. And then I got a 360, and then I started experiencing Halo. This is my first Xbox was the 360, and I just kind of, I don't know, I just heard a lot about Halo. I have the entire series, but it's a great series, but it's not my favorite, but it's probably one of my favorites on the Xbox. It's probably my favorite series on the Xbox is Halo. But, I started hearing about this, so I bought the 360, got all the Halo games, got all the Gears of War games. It's just kind of built up from that, but I've always been a PC gamer at heart. I then got a Nintendo Wii. I have to say, possibly the worst console I've ever witnessed, because the games are geared more towards family fun. And then the Nintendo Wii U came out. That completely changed my mind about the Nintendo itself. I'm still not a big Nintendo fan, but the Wii U is great. And as technology keeps moving forward, I keep moving forward with games, as well as, my $1,000 machine over there that I built. I'm just always going to be a diehard PC fan, but I'm never going to be a PC elitist. This past year, I bought, the NES, SNES, Genesis, basically all the ones that were really popular back in the day. Now, I want to gear this question off towards Austin. I want to hear your thoughts as well. And now I'm going to ask another question. From back in your day, what was your hands down favorite classic game? It could be a series, it could just be one game. I want to know. Twisted Metal is probably one of my favorite classics of all time. It was my first game I ever played, and I don't know. Every Twisted Metal game, I have every Twisted Metal game ever released. They all blow me away. I just love the physics, the wacky physics, the guns, the rockets, the weapons. They're just the character. Sweet Tooth is my favorite character. I have literally he's been like every username I've used on forums or Steam or something, whatever, PlayStation, Xbox. It's been Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth is my favorite character ever, hands down. I even had a YouTube channel, Sweet Tooth 1221. It's not open anymore, but it might be. Who knows? But That's my favorite original series is Twisted Metal. My favorite original game. It's just hands down my favorite. Now, John, I want to hear your thoughts on that question. What is your favorite classic game? It could be series or game, and I also want to hear from Austin as well. So, guys, Cameron Craps. See you later.